Has someone you love started showing subtle but concerning changes over the past year? Many people believe that death in old age occurs suddenly, but in reality, the body often sends quiet signals months, sometimes even a year before life reaches its final chapter. The issue is that most of us overlook these signs because they seem small at first. It's only when we look back that families realize these clues were there all along. But by then, it's too late to prepare, too late to make those final memories count. In this video, we're going to discuss 5 key signs that often appear up to a year before an elderly loved one passes away. Some of these may be things you've noticed but dismissed as just part of aging, while others might seem minor but actually signal a deeper, gradual decline in the body. Recognizing these early signs can give you the chance to provide better care, create meaningful moments, and, most importantly, ensure your loved one's final stage is filled with comfort, dignity, and peace. Stay with us until the end, because these 5 signs will help you emotionally and practically prepare for what's ahead. By understanding what's happening, you won't be caught off guard. You'll be able to make the most of the time you have left with those you love. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, significant weight loss. One of the earliest and most revealing signs that someone may be nearing the final year of their life is unintentional weight loss. At first, it may seem subtle, looser clothes, a belt that needs tightening, or a diminished appetite. But losing weight without trying is rarely a good sign. It often points to the body's struggle to absorb nutrients properly, muscle mass decreasing, and vital systems slowing down. Aging naturally leads to some muscle loss, but when it happens rapidly, it's usually a sign that something more serious is unfolding. The body may struggle to digest food or process protein effectively, which leads to muscle wasting. This weakens the immune system, increases the risk of falls, and leaves the person vulnerable to infections. Another factor is appetite changes. Many elderly individuals simply don't feel hungry the way they once did, as their sense of taste fades and food becomes less enjoyable. Skipping meals or eating smaller portions becomes common, which is often a reflection of the body signaling it's preparing for its final phase. If you notice significant weight loss despite efforts to encourage better eating, it's important to recognize that the issue isn't just about diet. It's the body's way of preparing for a transition. At this stage, focusing on comfort, easy-to-eat foods, and hydration is often more beneficial than trying to force large meals. Number 2, extreme fatigue and weakness. Another noticeable sign in the year before death is a deep, unrelenting fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. This isn't just feeling a little tired. It's profound exhaustion that makes even the simplest tasks seem insurmountable. Getting out of bed becomes a struggle. Walking across the room takes great effort, and activities that once felt routine, like cooking or dressing, become too draining. This fatigue isn't just the result of aging. It's a sign that the body is conserving energy as organ functions slow. The heart doesn't pump as efficiently, circulation weakens, and muscles aren't getting the oxygen they need. In some cases, the person may experience sudden bursts of energy only to crash shortly after. This emotional toll is often just as tough to witness. Many seniors feel frustration or embarrassment at their declining abilities, leading them to withdraw emotionally or socially. If your loved one is struggling with persistent fatigue, the best thing you can do is be understanding and allow them the space to rest. Don't push them to be more active. What matters most is creating a peaceful environment and supporting them without expectations. Number 3, increased cognitive confusion or withdrawal as someone approaches their final stage. Cognitive changes can become more pronounced. You might notice that a person who was once sharp and engaged begins to forget things more often, struggles to follow conversations, or seems disoriented in places that were once familiar. These subtle cognitive declines can happen months or even a year before death. This is due to the brain not receiving enough oxygen and nutrients, causing a decline in function. The person may become confused, have difficulty making decisions, or struggle to recognize people they've known for years. They might even experience moments of lucidity, only to slip back into confusion. Emotional withdrawal is also common. The person might lose interest in social interactions, seem less engaged, or retreat into silence. This isn't because they don't care. It's because their brain can no longer process emotions the way it used to. For family members, this can feel like losing the person before they're actually gone. The best way to navigate this is by meeting them where they are, offering reassurance, and cherishing the moments you still have together. Number 4, frequent infections and slow healing. As the body begins its decline, the immune system weakens and infections become more common. A person who rarely got sick before may suddenly catch every cold, flu, or infection going around. Minor illnesses can take much longer to recover from, and small wounds may take ages to heal. This decline in the body's ability to fight off infections is a direct result of reduced circulation and organ function. Frequent infections like pneumonia, UTIs, and skin infections are common during this stage, and healing becomes slower. In some cases, even antibiotics may become less effective. Chronic wounds, especially for less mobile individuals, can lead to serious complications if not carefully managed. At this point, the focus may shift from trying to cure infections to ensuring comfort. This might mean minimizing stress on the body, keeping skin clean and hydrated, and providing gentle care to ease discomfort. Number 5, major changes in breathing or circulation. As the body nears its final stage, you may notice changes in breathing patterns and circulation. The person may breathe more slowly, more shallowly, or have irregular breathing with pauses between breaths. They might even experience a specific breathing pattern called Cheyne-Stokes respiration, where their breathing alternates between deep, rapid breaths and long pauses. You may also see changes in circulation, such as cold hands and feet or a bluish tint to the skin. This is because the body is prioritizing blood flow to vital organs, reducing circulation to the extremities. Shortness of breath may also occur, and some people may struggle even with minimal movement, like sitting up or talking. For family members, these changes can be unsettling, but it's important to understand that this is the body's natural way of slowing down. The focus should be on comfort. Providing small sips of water, using a humidifier, or offering reassurance can help ease some of the discomfort during this time. As we've explored in this video, significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive confusion, frequent infections, and major changes in breathing and circulation are often signs that the body is preparing for its final transition. These changes may not all happen at once, and they may not be immediately obvious, but once you start noticing them, it's important to recognize the message the body is sending. Instead of focusing on trying to reverse the inevitable, focus on making their remaining time as peaceful, comfortable, and meaningful as possible. Cherish the moments you have left, create new memories, and ensure that your loved one's final stage is filled with love and dignity. Knowing these signs can help you prepare emotionally and practically, offering comfort and clarity when it's needed most. If you've learned something valuable today, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share what you've learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts inspire us to continue creating helpful, informative content, and we're so grateful for your support. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. As we've explored in this video, significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive confusion, frequent infections, and major changes in breathing and circulation are often signs that the body is preparing for its final transition. These changes may not all happen at once, and they may not be immediately obvious, but once you start noticing them, it's important to recognize the message the body is sending. Instead of focusing on trying to reverse the inevitable, focus on making their remaining time as peaceful, comfortable, and meaningful as possible. Cherish the moments you have left, create new memories, and ensure that your loved one's final stage is filled with love and dignity. Knowing these signs can help you prepare emotionally and practically, offering comfort and clarity when it's needed most. If you've learned something valuable today, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share what you've learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts inspire us to continue creating helpful, informative content, and we're so grateful for your support. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.